The Gift is essentially a play about Black Britishness and about the experiences of being Black in Britain across different historical time periods. And it also brings in a kind of very English thing, which is the tea party. So a tea party takes place in each of the 3 acts. And the first act is set in Victorian England, and the second is contemporary, and the third act is kind of timeless because it brings together the modern characters and the Victorian characters in one space in a kind of metaphorical conundrum of a piece. So it's a kind of very strange story about kind of being out of place, being out of time, migration, racism, and the experiences of being Black British. And also how white people can get it really wrong, either by trying to be too politically correct or just being really offensive without even realizing it. So there's all these things in it. It's a meaty play for sure. Janice Okoh is very good at spearing really complex and difficult themes with laugh out loud, absurdist humour. And our act is definitely one where there is lots of laughs right from the beginning. You're kind of laughing in a very kind of Ricky Gervaisian way because it's excruciating, but there's also some very, very absurdist funny bits as well. I think as theatre makers, we have a responsibility to tell a diverse range of stories. And I think we can get stuck very much in a mold of telling the same kind of story and telling stories about people like us. So I'm more interested in understanding experiences of people that aren't like me. I find that kind of very interesting. So I think one is about, let's hear a story about what it feels to be a different kind of person from a different kind of background who's dealing with different kinds of issues in modern day Britain. That's a very good reason. Secondly, it has a really, really important race and diversity and inclusion message that I think is very important for all of us to hear and try and engage with. And I think it's very thought-provoking because of that. And you go away from the play thinking, oh, okay, have I ever been in that situation? How have I heard someone say that? What did I do? How did I feel? Should I have done something? Is it racist? You know, all these it causes all of these things to occur in your mind when you watch it. And certainly it's good for post-show discussions because of that. I mean, it's really intriguing. People should also come and see it because it's really entertaining. It's really funny. And, you know, not speaking for myself, but the other 3 actors in it, Rob Lord, who plays Ben, Max McLaren, who plays James, and Nyasha Daly, who plays Sarah, are just fabulous. And so they should come and see it because it's a really good piece of theatre.